I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast.
Alright guys, welcome back to Bottled and Bond. Today on our American Whiskey series, we are actually doing something special. So this bottle, the Jack Daniels Sinatra Select, was recommended to me by a buddy of mine, Cherokee. Pictured right there. But to be real honest, I could not come to paying $150, $160 for a bottle of such caliber and deliciousness and looks, to be honest with you. But I had a good buddy of mine, Addam, picture right there, actually lent me the bottle. So thanks Addam and thanks Cherokee. Although these two gentlemen right here do not know each other, they are the main reason for the production of this video. Thanks gents. So this is the Jack Daniels Sinatra Select. Bam! Also known as Francis Albert Sinatra. He was a singer, producer, actor. Story states that on a specific day, Sinatra and Jackie Gleason were hanging around at the bar, having a few drinks, and Sinatra specified, I could really go for a whiskey, so it feels like a whiskey type of day, type of conversation. And Jackie Gleason was actually the one that introduced Jack Daniels to Sinatra. Sinatra loved this so much that he incorporated it into his lifestyle. He can be seen on many different occasions having a sip of some Jack Daniels. He made it a part of his life, almost like a friend of his. He is also known for calling Jack Daniels the nectar of the gods. So what is Jack Daniels Sinatra Select? It is a bottle, pretty damn expensive bottle that ranges between, I've seen it on sale for as low as $100 and I've seen it online for $190. The typical price or the average price you're looking at is anywhere between $150 and $160. It is a 1 liter mixture. It is a blended whiskey. So what they did is they have these barrels called Sinatra barrels, and they just have grooved staves. So in other words, they have almost like cuts, like picture right there, cuts that allow the whiskey to seep in a little bit more into the staves, into the wood, to pick up a little bit more of that oaky flavor. So I'm expecting a lot of spice, to be honest. And then they mix it with the old number 7, this one right here. Okay, so it's a mixture, it's a blend, and you're supposed to pick up a little bit more rich notes, higher in the honey and the brown sugar and all that, but also with spices, which I'm expecting. So although this is not my bottle and it is open already, let's go ahead and open it up, but not pour it. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna be kind of comparing both of them. I want to see what am I gonna pick up from the old number 7 and how does it compare to the Jack Daniels Sinatra Select. But first, the nosing. Old number 7. Rich honey spice notes, very oaky, believe it or not. Once you let the ethanol sit, you can pick up a whole lot more than you pick up immediately from popping a bottle or unscrewing a bottle. I'm picking up a lot of almost apple as well, like a red apple, cider almost, very rich in sugar, brown sugar. Once again, nutty, oaky. This doesn't have a really bad smell, to be honest. Sinatra Select. It's only a little bit. Don't kick my ass, Addam. Don't worry. I didn't waste your whole bottle. So here's my thing. Although I pick up a little bit of the sweetness, I'm not picking up so much of the oaky, spicy, sweet, cider, nutty deliciousness that I pick up from old number 7. Almost a little watered down. I don't know. I can only hope that on the palate is a little bit different. Still sweet, but not as delightful as the old number 7 is. Cheers. So on the nose, delicious. On the palate, maybe you can mix it. This is your typical mixer, Jack and Coke, everybody knows that. Crown and Coke, Jack and Coke. It's very bland. It tastes like you got a good whiskey that has those good notes on the nose and you drowned it with water. It's just basic. Spicy towards the back end. Towards the back end, it has a little bit of a kick, some sharp spice notes, and it lingers just a bit. Sinatra Select. Cheers. A little bit more woodier, definitely spicier. Not so much of a heavy body. So similar to the notes that I was getting on the nose, almost non-existent compared to the old number 7. The flavors are not as predominant to the palate, but the spice is. It's spicier. Personally, I think it's a little bit easier to drink, but it's nothing special, to be honest with you. So here's my take on this. Jack Daniels, what's it going for? 24, 25 bucks maybe. Sometimes you can find it on sale under 20. Some places you could probably find it in the 30s, to be honest, unfortunately. Jack Daniels Sinatra Select, 150, 160 bucks. I've seen it on sale, like I said, for maybe 100 bucks, but for the most part, 120 up to 150. If I had to compare this to the old number 7, is it better? Barely. And every palate is subjective, so not everybody's gonna think the same as me. I've seen great reviews. I've seen people that buy this over and over, Sinatra Select, because they're in love with it. As subjective as it is, I can tell you right now, my pockets can't afford 150 just for something that's that bland. Comparing it to Booker's, this is $50, $60 more than Booker's. Booker's knocks us out the water. Sorry, Jack. Comparing it to Jack Daniels Single Barrel Select, I think the Single Barrel Select is better. I think the Single Barrel Rye is better. I think the Single Barrel Barrel Proof is better. These bottles go for 60, 70 bucks. This bottle, the 1 liter, is $100 more. Granted, this is a 1 liter, you're getting more whiskey, but there's not enough bang for the buck, to be honest. And to be honest, if I had to compare this to something outside of Jack Daniels, Woodford Reserve Double Oak, a $60 whiskey that packs so much sweetness and maple, chocolatey, caramel, toffee goodness on the palate, on the nose, man. $100 more for the Sinatra Select. I get it. You're honoring a great legend, Frank Sinatra, hands down. But when it comes to the whiskey, I don't think Jack Daniels is quite cutting it with the Sinatra Select. And I'll leave it at this. If you are a collector or you have your own bar at home and this is something you want to keep just because you want to keep it in your collection, by all means, I think it's well worth keeping it in your collection. Will I one day buy it? I probably will. Hopefully it's on sale. But if you have your own bar, you're a collector, by all means, show them what it's all about. Tell them the story of how Sinatra came to be a family member in reality of the Jack Daniels Distillery, the company. And, give us some notes and see where it goes from there. Definitely a whiskey to be drank, but fortunately for me, not so much right now. Nonetheless, guys, if you guys have had the Jack Daniels Sinatra Select from Jack Daniels Distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know which whiskey you think I should be reviewing next here on Bottled and Bond. I'm Ozzy. This is Jack Daniels Sinatra Select from Jack Daniels Distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee. And that is Jack Daniels Old Number 7. And this is Bottled and Bond. Cheers.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love